Antarctica is the coldest and most isolated place on Earth. But hidden beneath its endless ice, scientists were about to uncover a secret that should not exist.
For weeks, researchers had been tracking a mysterious signal coming from deep below the ice. The deeper they scanned, the stranger the readings became.
The team arrived at one of the most remote locations on the continent. No human had ever explored this region before.
At first, everyone assumed it was a malfunction. But massive, perfectly geometric structure buried deep underground, pulsating with every new scan confirmed the same terrifying result.
Determined to discover the truth, the team launched a drilling operation unlike anything attempted before.
The drill passed through ice that had remained untouched for millions of years.
After several days of drilling, the sensors detected a huge empty space beneath them.
What they discovered was not a cave. It was an entire hidden world buried beneath Antarctica.
As they stepped into the underground valley, they realized they were looking at a world that time had forgotten. The deeper they traveled into the hidden valley, the more impossible everything became. Plants thought extinct for millions of years surrounded them on every side. The deeper they traveled into the hidden valley, the more impossible everything became. Plants thought extinct for millions of years surrounded them on every side. Warm geothermal energy had created a sanctuary where ancient life continued to thrive, completely hidden from the modern world. The track was enormous, far larger than any animal known to exist today. Every step increased the tension. The evidence suggested they were following a living creature.
Then something happened. The entire forest became silent.
Not a single sound could be heard. It was as if every living thing had suddenly disappeared.
Far beyond the trees, a colossal figure emerged from the mist. The discovery would soon change everything scientists believed about Earth's past. Without warning, a deafening roar exploded through the valley, a sound that had not been heard on Earth for 66 million years.
The fog parted slowly, revealing a living giant from Earth's distant past.
No fossil, no legend. The creature was alive.
Then the valley trembled. A thunderous roar echoed through the hidden world, announcing the presence of a creature lost to time.
The team could hardly believe what they were witnessing. Every camera was recording a discovery that could rewrite the history of life on Earth.
As the giant moved deeper into the valley, the scientists followed from a safe distance. Then they noticed something even more extraordinary. The giant was not alone. As more creatures emerged from the forest, the team realized an entire prehistoric ecosystem had survived beneath the ice. The view was breathtaking. A vast ancient landscape stretched far beyond anything the team had expected to find. What lay before them was no longer just a discovery. It was an entire living world, preserved in isolation for millions of years, untouched by time itself.
At first, everything seemed peaceful, but then the valley began to change. The silence broke, and the ancient world beneath them started reacting to something they could not yet see.
What began as movement turned into panic, as if the valley itself had sensed a presence far more dominant than anything that had ever lived within it. The calm had broken completely, and the ancient world below no longer behaved like a hidden paradise. but like something reacting to an unseen force rising within it.
The valley was no longer silent. It was reacting in fear, as if something far beyond its own existence had begun to move closer from within the darkness. The valley was no longer calm. It was reacting, as if something massive was beginning to move just beyond what they could fully see. It was no longer just movement in the valley. Something vast was pushing through it, forcing the entire world below them into chaos.
The valley was collapsing into silence again, but this time it wasn't calm. It was the silence of something enormous arriving, step by step, into their reality. The ground itself was beginning to change. Whatever was moving beneath the valley carried enough power to reshape the world around it.
Ancient geothermal forces were awakening. The hidden world beneath Antarctica was becoming increasingly unstable.
The animals sensed the danger long before the scientists did. Predators that once hunted dependently now retreat up alongside their prey. Every species was responding to the same warnings.
Thousands of animals were heading towards the same destination. Whatever was coming, they were trying to outrun it. The explorers could no longer remain observers. To uncover the truth, they decided to follow the migration deeper into the hidden world.
For hours, they followed the migration through forests untouched for millions of years.
What they discovered next surpassed every expectation. The hidden ecosystem was far larger than anyone imagined.
There were not dozens of dinosaurs below them, but thousands. An entire prehistoric ecosystem had survived beneath Antarctica. The explorers knew the world had to see this discovery. Every recording and every scan was transmitted to the surface. Within minutes, the first evidence reached the surface. History had changed forever.
As the news spread above, the lost world below continued its ancient rhythm, unaware that humanity had finally found it.
While humanity celebrated the discovery, life beneath Antarctica continued exactly as it had for millions of years.
The hidden kingdom remained untouched, protected by isolation, time, and the ice above. What they had discovered was not a sanctuary, but an entire world preserved beneath the frozen continent. Beneath the coldest place on Earth, an ancient world survived for millions of years, waiting for humanity to uncover its greatest secret.